Hello friends, today I'm going to tell you that what are the important technical jargons and words which can impress the job interview panel. If a candidate describes and tells these words, he can impress the job interview panel. So please stay tuned till end. I'm going to tell you what these words are and how we can answer while facing the interview. At the end of the video, I will give you a sample answer describing all these words. So please stay tuned. Most of the time, the candidate spends a lot of time in describing his or her personal achievements, academic qualifications and all. But they do not describe the professional competence through these professional jargons which can impress the job interview panel. So instead of speaking a lot of things and being verbose in describing about oneself, it is better to use these professional terms and jargons which can really impress the job interview. So please now let us see what these professional terms and jargons are which can really describe about one's potential and a professional competence. The first professional term or a competence the job interview panel always looks for, or describing that competence we can impress the job interview panel, that is team player. They really look for a team player. They want that whether the person can play and can work with the team or can align himself or herself with organizational goals or tasks. So that is very important. They do not want the individual achievers. They want the team player for the organization who can work for the organization. And that is one of the most requisite competence that a panel always looks for the person to be fit for the organization and as well as to be fit for the job. The next professional term or a competence the panel always looks for is communicator. So this is the thing that the candidate can mention and can impress the panel by saying that he or she is effective or a good communicator. So communication skill is one of the most important and requisite skills or a professional competence that the job interview panel always looks for. So to be and you can say fit for the organization and to be fit for the job, one has to be effective communicator, because one cannot survive professionally and technically and organizationally without having an effective communication skill. So this is the most important skill or a professional competence one has to possess and one has to describe and say to impress the job you can say interview panel. The next competence and a professional term that can impress the interview panel is motivator. Whether the person or the candidate is a motivator or not, whether he or she can motivate his team to achieve the goal, whether he can communicate effectively to motivate his or her team. So this is the thing that a candidate can describe by saying that he is a good motivator. He can motivate his team for the achievement of the organization and team's goal. The next professional term or a competence you can say, or jargon you can say, that can impress the job interview panel is the resource mobilizer. Every team or every organization finds the scarcity of resources at times, and most of the times in fact. So he looks for professionals who can mobilize resources from the inside the organization as well as from outside the organization. So he needs a resource mobilizer. If a candidate describes and says that he is a resource mobilizer, he or she in fact can really impress the job interview panel by saying that he is a resource mobilizer, or he has that quality and capability of mobilizing the resources for the organization. The next professional term or a jargon that can really impress the job interview panel is solution provider. one can say that he is the one who can provide solution to the team, to the organization. The job interview panel and the organization looks for a solution provider who can always find solution for his client, for his customer, and for the organization. So solution provider is the another, you can say, the term which can impress the job interview panel. So friends, we have seen what are the terms that we can impress the job interview panel. Number one, team player. The next is communicator, and then motivator, then resource mobilizer, and solution provider. Now I will give you the sample answer describing all these words, that in a sample answer how we can say by describing about all these professional competence, and we mention in our interview about all these qualities, then we can really impress the job interview panel. So let's see how the sample answer would be. Now the sample answer would be like, we can start like saying that, hello sir, I am a professional, I'm graduated in such and such course. You can mention your course, and you can say that I'm a professional who is fundamentally a team player, who believes that the teamwork is the only formula through which we can create synergy. I can work with the team, I can align with the team for the organizational goals and tasks. And I am an effective communicator. I can communicate with the team to motivate the team and to mobilize the resources from inside the organization and as well as from outside the organization. Through communication and motivation, I know that how to tap out the latent potential of my team members. At the end, that just to provide solution to my clients and to my customers and to my own people. So providing solutions for the client and the customer is the main mantra of success in business. So I possess all these qualities and that is why I think that I'm the most you can say suitable candidate for this post and a job. So friends, this way we have seen that in a sample answer that how these words can be used to impress the job interview panel. So please keep watching my videos, and in my next video I will be sharing with you that what are the behavioral aspects and performance that a candidate must take care of while performing in an interview. Thank you.